During World War I and World War II, victory gardens were planted in private residential spaces and on public land to reduce the pressure on the public food supply brought on by the war effort. Now in 2013, with backyard farmers and the modern homesteader movement on the rise, does this show a return to the war garden? Tell us how you got into being so obsessed and so good at raising chickens and building chicken coops that you wrote a For Dummies series on it.
You know, it's really interesting. I think I fell into the camp of a lot of people that are learning about the benefits of raising backyard chickens. I wanted to become and participate more in the grow local movement, sustainability, and self-sufficiency. Back when I started, around 2004, it was very novel. Not very many people had chickens because we've swung, as was mentioned earlier, from kind of a time where everybody raised chickens in their backyard, and it was kind of like a duty to raise chickens and grow your own crops.
Of all the things that people get excited about, growing your own tomatoes has been around, growing your own vegetables, but the chicken coop, Rob, it seems, is the most booming of the homestead movement aspects. Why do you think that is?
You know, I alluded to this a little earlier. I think people wanting to become more self-sufficient and participate in the grow local movements is a big part of it. I think people wanting a preference for food that comes from a source that they are in touch with, knowing what you fed your chickens and knowing what went into them, and also how they were raised is a big part of it. But I think also, especially with chickens, there's a growing awareness of how fun they are to raise, how easy they are to raise, that they have personality. And one of our favorite sayings is, chickens are the pet that makes you breakfast. You get the benefits of, what people love about a dog or a cat, having a pet, but also the benefits of having a garden, something that produces for you. So chickens are one of the few animals that can be a pet that makes you breakfast.
I want to direct everyone to Williams-Sonoma's webpage, where you have these $1,000 chicken coops and these cheese-making kits and these beekeeping kits, and as you can see, raised beds and planters. Do you think that companies recognizing this as a source of income and as something to monetize and monopolize on, do you think that's helping or hurting the movement overall?
I think it's definitely driven by the movement, and I definitely think it's helping the movement. It's helping drive awareness of what's accessible and what's available, and that there are supplies and companies that are supporting these efforts.